So we've seen a lot of bad news in the industry, both globally and otherwise, play out over the last certainly 6 months. So regulatory clarity in terms of having greater transparency from the exchanges, and to be honest, a lot of the Indian exchanges have been stepping up to provide that transparency. I also believe that investor holdings with the crypto exchanges have to be ring-fenced, and a depository kind of arrangement has to be put in place so that crypto investors' balances are protected. In that kind of direction, some crypto exchanges in India have voluntarily disclosed proof of reserves. There is clearly some controversy around the calculation of the proof of reserves, which, in simple terms, is the cumulative value of all holdings of their customers with their respective exchanges. At the moment, the top 3 exchanges, or roughly around the 3 exchanges that have disclosed proof of reserves, if you look at them, they're about $600 million of investor holdings. If you were to extrapolate to look at the other exchanges, perhaps the entire holding is no more than $750 million, which in the big scheme of things is not a large number, but certainly something that is worth paying attention to.
There should be a authority to regulate the crypto exchanges through RBI or SEBI, preferably SEBI. There is a question of middleman, there needs the regulation, and that regulator has to be defined clearly under the law, and RBI can see the payment part, but the registration as a corporate, audit, and all the trails and investor protection, similar thing we are expecting from SEBI or a government of India to define the exchanges to become under their ambit. That is our expectation towards the regulation.
We need to balance the investor protection as well as the desire to foster more innovation in the tech market. So there is a growing consensus among the regulators and the policymakers that some form of regulation is necessary. Again, to just protect your consumers and to prevent fraud, because that's something which we have been observing for the past few months or maybe a year, that the activities of fraud have started taking place. There are so many examples all around us, which eventually leads to the customers and the consumers facing huge losses, monetary losses, sometimes losses with respect to their mental health, their emotional health and all that. So what specifics will come around is a little difficult to project right now. But I do feel that the investors' protection and the desire to foster the innovation has to come in a balanced way.
Well, Web3 और crypto regulations बहुत ज़्यादा complex हैं and confusing हैं India में. The point is कि ये सिर्फ traders के लिए complex नहीं है, but builders के लिए भी हैं, founders के लिए भी हैं, जो Web3 ecosystem में काम करना चाहते हैं. And because of this confusion, most of them are not even registering their company in India.